statistics. If statistics is your only option left, you've already done calculus and the only course left for you to take at your school is statistics, then by all means take statistics. Some form of mathematics is better than zero math in your senior year. Okay? I will refer you to the website when it comes to anything dealing with the transfer of college credits. We do accept AP and IB exam credits. We do not use your score on those exams for admissions purposes. Those scores are for placement. Okay, but I'm going to refer you to the website. There's a nice explanation about that. We will be test optional again for this next reading cycle in terms of SAT or ACT. We do encourage students to try the SAT or ACT and see how you do. And then once you have gotten your score, you can figure out whether or not you want to submit your score to Rpi. So if you've already kind of taken that hurdle and you're wondering what would be a good score to submit to Rensselaer, SAT-wise, if you scored a 1400 or above, that's definitely a score that you should submit with your application. And then if you've taken the ACT instead, and you got a 32 composite score or higher, that's a score that you should submit with your application. Okay? We do super score the SAT, so if you've taken it multiple times, just send us the scores. Well, you figure it out, but we will figure it out as well. We do not have a specific list of extracurricular clubs or organizations that we are looking for. I always ask students, what are you passionate about? What are the things that you've been involved in that you have a real passion for in terms of clubs or organizations? Those are the things that we will have a passion for you. So, you know, don't think that because you're interested in engineering, oh, I have to do robotics, or if you have a passion for that, or if you really like that, then you should be involved in that, okay? So do the things that you are involved in. What are the things that you are involved in your home community? Are you an Eagle Scout or a Gold Award winner? Do you do community service? Do you have a part-time job? Are you involved in your church in some way? Those are all things that should be a part of your activities resume. What are your leadership roles in those particular adventures? Are you a captain? Are you an officer? Did you help start or create a club or organization at your school? Those are all things that should be a part of your resume as well. We only require one academic letter of recommendation, so it should come from a STEM teacher. That's really important that we get that. So think outside the box a little bit when it comes to your recommendors. Think of a teacher that perhaps you've had for more than one course. Somebody who can speak to your growth in a particular subject area from one course to the second course. Think of a teacher that perhaps is the moderator of one of your clubs or organizations. So somebody who can speak to your work ethic in the classroom and can also talk about your leadership roles outside of the classroom. So, you know, you have a lot of options to kind of play with there. We do read every single essay or personal statement that gets submitted with the application. My general piece of advice here is please do not overthink this. I taught high school for many years. This is the one piece of the application process that causes fits for some strange reason. Do not overthink this. Your task is not to write the next great American novel. I love to read. I don't have time to read the next great American novel from a 17-year-old. No offense. Your task is to tell us something about yourself that we're not going to find out by reading the other components of your application. That is your task. So tell us something that is quirky about you or nerdy about you. What is a lesson that you've learned about yourself from being involved in one of your clubs or organizations? That's your task. It's that simple, okay? And then unless you are interested in one of the programs that's listed, please do not send us a portfolio. Architecture requires a creative portfolio, not a technical portfolio, a creative portfolio along with your application. And for those of you interested in architecture, you'll learn more about that in a little bit. And then the other programs here, it is an optional piece. Okay, if you are interested in engineering or computing, don't send us a portfolio, please. That's big thing. Okay. All right. With that, before we move forward, I'd like to take a moment to walk you through today's schedule. This program was created with you in mind, and our goals are twofold. One, that you leave with your questions answered, and two, that you leave with a clearer sense of how an RPI degree can empower you to make an impact on the world. After this session, you'll have the chance to explore academic overviews, special topic sessions, tours, resource tables, and of course, enjoy lunch on campus. We know that there's a lot to take in, and you may not be able to experience everything today, so we always advise to possibly divide and conquer the different things that are available. And if you miss an academic overview but still want to connect with faculty and staff, our academic tables will be open from 11 to 2 p.m. in the Darren Communications Center, Great Hall, or the DCC. You will hear it referred to as the DCC. We are offering 2 financial aid sessions today. If you have already visited campus or participated in any of our webinars, the information that's going to be shared will be very similar. These sessions will be at noon and at 1. Also, if you have kind of a quirky family dynamic going on and you're wondering, if that could affect your financial aid, go see them today, or if you can't see them today, send them an email. They're awesome about working with families one-on-one and answering those particular difficult questions. Looking more closely at the program, you'll see a variety of sessions that have consistently been of high interest to prospective students and their families. At noon, Pathways to Medicine, Preparing for Medical School and Pre-Health Professions. We'll explain how RPI's pre-health advising coursework and hands-on experiences prepare students to excel in the application process and beyond. Drew, whom you met earlier, he will be a part of that session. I will be at that session as well. At 1 p.m., we have AI at RPI, exploring artificial intelligence across disciplines. Discover how RPI is shaping the future of artificial intelligence and how AI intersects with research, curricular, and co-curricular opportunities on campus. At the same time, we have a session hosted by the Center for Career and Professional Development. Learn how their team supports students in their journey to securing internships, co-ops, and jobs upon graduation. And finally, at 2 p.m., learn how RPI empowers students to turn ideas into impact through our session on entrepreneurship. You can also get a glimpse into how RPI supports students through a rich campus experience, from first-year programs to leadership development, mentoring, and more during our session on the student experience. From 11 to 3:15, a buffet lunch will be available in the Alumni Sports and Recreation Center, affectionately known as the Armory. So as you're walking through campus, you're gonna, where the footbridge is, that is 15th Street. You cross over the footbridge and you will see a building that looks like a castle. That is the Armory, that is where lunch will be. Be sure to stop by the Campus Life Open House and chat with staff from all areas of campus life, including the first year experience, dining. So if any of you have questions about allergies, food allergies, dining will be around. Athletics, access and neurodiverse student success, and more. Campus tours will be available throughout all of this, beginning at 11. Tours leave from the rear entrance of the Center for Biotechnology and Interdisciplinary Studies, or CBIS, which is a straight walk up the path out of MPAC's front doors. It'll be easy to find. We will be offering 2 different types of campus tours. The academic side and the residential side. Each tour is about 45 minutes. If you are interested in doing both tours back to back, you will be guided back to the tour table in between the 2 tours. You can also split the tours up throughout the event. The last tour will depart at 3:15. We invite you to shop at our collegiate store, which is located on the lower level of the Rensselaer Union, which is on the other side of campus. And it will be open until 4 p.m. Be sure to bring your 20% off one-item coupon that you received during your check-in. It should be in your folders. Also from 12 to 2, we will also be offering tours of the IBM Quantum System 1 and lab tours of the Center for Biotechnology and Interdisciplinary Studies. So CBIS is our largest research facility. We rarely give tours of the labs in CBIS, so I would take advantage of that opportunity. I've been here 20 years. I finally got to walk through some of the labs a couple of weeks ago. Wow, I was really impressed. So if you're interested in research, great opportunity for you to do that. Admission staff and student ambassadors will be spaced out around campus to direct you and answer any questions that you have. Just look out for anyone wearing RPI with either a red polo or a black polo and a name tag. Everyone is very ready and happy to help. We are so excited that you are here. As you walk around our beautiful campus, you will find some great photo opportunities to document your visit to RPI. There is an exceptionally beautiful view of downtown Troy right outside this building, so if you get an opportunity to take a look at that. There are some additional photo opportunities on the 7th floor of the building, which is where you check in. Be sure to hashtag RPI visit and hashtag RPI to connect with us on social media. Feel free to snap a photo of this slide with key campus contacts and resources. The QR code links directly to our admissions staff directory. All of the admissions counselors, we travel around the country visiting schools, doing college fairs. So if you want to know who your specific counselor is who will be visiting either your area, your school, doing a college fair at your school or in your area, the QR code will give you that information. And then at this time, I would like to first dismiss those who are